And we are back from our break. The party has just arrived at Ceres, and before we do anything on Ceres, Lankas, you had some spells that you wanted to have learned on the trip from the Dark Star.
Yes. Okay, so I'll do the two. Do the two level 3s first. The first one's going to be invisibility 10-foot radius.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so you get that. Go ahead and roll for the pages as well.
Nope, not minus.
Nice. How are you
Okay,
doing on
very good.
pages in your spellbook, by the way?
Pretty good. I'm about a third full.
Oh, okay.
Or sorry, no, two-thirds full.
Okay.
So I've definitely got enough for whatever's going on here. I might want to buy another one though, just to have as a backup.
And that you want to speak to Solas about.
Okay.
Solas can make spell books.
Next spell.
This will be Melf's Minute Meteor.
All right.
Minus 15.
Oof.
I swear, my rolls on these are always like
Yeah.
they're always in like the 70+ range.
It has felt like that, yeah. Which is not great for those spells outside of your school.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next is going to be Lurlovium's Creeping Shadow.
Okay.
The bonus illusion level. There we go.
Hey. Nice.
And the last one was going to be Alter Self.
No. What's the
Okay.
92 and 62? Like, why is there twos now?
Because they're second level. It's minus 2 times spell level, right?
Nope.
No?
Nope. Shouldn't have anything to do with spell level.
Oh.
To learn a spell, it's just a straight up roll against the number you have.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Then
it's fine. I mean, it's close enough, I think.
Yeah. Well, the first one. Well, yeah. Actually, if anything, that's hurting me because I'm subtracting. But okay. So it's just plus. Okay, so it's just that base intelligence plus 15 or minus 15.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, from your specialization.
That was my bad. So it should have been 75. Yeah, so it should be like 90. Yes, the 90's correct, 60's correct. And it should have been 90 and 60, so.
Yeah, the spell levels and such only affect when you are actually researching a spell.
Yeah.
I must have gotten that confused. My apologies.
No problem.
No worries.
Okay. Yeah, so the 90 and 60 are correct for both. So
Okay.
those were both versus 90 and 60 versus 92 and 62.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you got 2 of them, and 2 of them you did fail at. Also, I will note that...
Spell also number of pages.
Yes, yeah. I will also note that when you increase intelligence, you can try to learn a spell again if you failed before.
Oh, it's not if you increase in level?
It's both.
Okay.
Because basically the idea is that both of them are increasing your competency.
Got it.
So you can try to learn something that you failed again.
Right. So if you had one of those books, you could do it again.
Honestly, I actually think that's actually beneficial then to wait till later when leveling up is a lot harder.
Well, you can also research the spell as well, which is generally going to be a guaranteed thing, but it's more expensive and more time-consuming and can vary.
Yeah. Okay.
I did not realize how heavy a toilet sword is. Like, it's just really weighing down the wire. He's down
Yep.
to lightly encumbered now.
By
Yep.
the way, Lorvium's Creeping Shadow is a very nice infiltration and like spying spell.
Mhm.
It does cost
Mhm.
1,000 GP though.
Oh.
What's the component?
A statue of yourself made out of obsidian worth 1,000 GP.
Oh, I can make the statue, but I'm not giving you the money out.
Yeah. So
I mean,
no.
Melf's Minute Meteor is also a spell that is a pretty heavy front investment.
Right, but does Creeping Shadow require, like, use up that statue?
Would it say?
If it doesn't say that it won't say that it uses it up because that's the assumption. If it doesn't say
Yeah,
you
so-
can reuse it, then it's used up.
Yeah, because it just says the material component is a small silhouette or statuette of the caster sculpted from a piece of obsidian worth at least 1,000 GP.
Yeah, so it's used up then. Whereas Mel's
Yeah, I
Minute
thought so.
Meteors specifically says you can reuse the material component.
Yeah, but it's pretty. But here's the fun thing about this spell is it's pretty much undetectable.
Yeah.
Which is why it's like it's powerful.
Yep.
But
Okay, so after you've gotten everything squared away with your ship, you're going to want to think about getting more food and everything as well, just so you know. And you've met with the merchants. An elf comes to your vessel holding a sealed letter and inquires for Captain Braxon.
Okay.
And the elf is wearing an Imperial uniform.
Braxon will say, "That's me. Come aboard. This might be something worth discussing with our officers. Would you like something to drink?"
No, I just have one duty. I must deliver this letter to you. And he hands the letter to you.
I see that.
Oh, okay.
And
Thank you
with
very much.
that, he
Cornelius.
turns and leaves.
Yeah.
Lafdul,
It's the
did
message.
you want to go speak to him?
No, that's fine. I can
No, you
speak
can
to
go
the Elven
speak to him.
Imperial Navy at any time I will need.
I mean, this guy's
He-
just
he's on
acting
the
as a
ship.
messenger. He has
Yeah,
a
he's-
letter to
yeah.
deliver to you, and now is gone. I mean, there's not much that
Yeah.
you know,
Okay.
not much else to
Yeah,
do
this,
with him.
this is the message that Lanelius sent us.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, you haven't opened
I
it
mean,
yet.
yeah, but unless there is another message from Elven Imperial Navy.
Okay. Braxton's gonna let the other officers that are around know and send messages to other people, and then he's gonna go down to I guess the helm room because we've got
You got the
our
mess hall
NPC
too.
officers in there, and he's gonna crack it open in there.
All right. Is everyone else going to be there when he does so?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'd like to know what's going on.
Yeah.
Sure.
Anyone who wants to know, he'll
Yeah, I'll be there.
read it out.
Okay. It is indeed a message from Lanelius. It is a little bit cryptic, but he basically says that he is following up some leads in Red Eyes. But he has
Red
also
Eyes.
heard that there is that he has a lead in tier space, and he understands that you will be going there soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And if that is the case, he asks that you meet up with some elves at. Hold on a second. I forgot to look up the planet name.
Well, you can tell us that you've told us.
Yeah.
To find out later.
Yeah, that's fine. So he indicates a planet with an elven nation, and
Is that here or in
tier space.
in tier space?
In tier
Right.
space.
Okay.
Solas would probably know it.
Yes. And he asks that you follow up on the leads there, since he is not able to dispatch anyone himself to do so.
Right.
And this is it's couched in a request, but it's also very much an expectation that you will do so.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
we are going to tier space, so
yeah. If Lenalius was looking into this, then it might be connected to those people we fought before.
I mean, it's a long-term goal of ours anyway as a company.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's like there's no specifics in the letter, but yeah, it's pretty obvious that this is related to hunting down the spirit warriors.
I'm guessing it's the letter mentions the contact name we need to find out. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't fully developed tier space yet, so.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay. I guess we would want to go around and see if we can get a sphere guide.
Solas has one of those already.
To tier space.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Have you
got it from
charts?
Brawl.
How up to date is it?
Well, I bought it from Brawl when we left.
Have you got charts as well?
Yeah, I bought the whole thing.
Okay, cool. All right. We don't need to do that then.
Since Solas wanted to check if there is information he doesn't know about the tier space.
I mean, the farther you get from Brawl, the more out of date the material is.
Yeah.
But Solas has the charts and the guidebook.
What we could maybe do is have a consult with someone that does star charts here to see if they have more up to date information.
Yeah.
And take your stuff with us.
Well, I will give them to you to take them since Solas is going to go visit the Seekers.
Oh, okay.
Since he has a report to deliver.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Solas, you want to head out to the Seekers to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Braxon and Finn, you wanted to look into some people to talk to about the Darkstar, if I remember correctly, yes?
Yeah. I wanted to find some of Rao's clergy to let them know.
Okay.
As well as any druids I can find.
Okay. So you two start going around the merchants and sailors and asking around for information of that. Anyone else have any other little errands that they want to run?
Yeah, I'd go and in my report that I've been working on the Elven Imperial Navy about the Dark Star and stuff.
Okay.
Finn also has a little shopping to do.
Okay.
Solas,
go ahead.
You go ahead. Okay, I will go. Solas is also interested in if there is any mages who happen to be on the port at the moment who has the vocalize spell.
Okay.
So he would be interested in learning that.
All right. Who else had something that they wanted to do?
Oh, I'm mostly. Oh.
Go ahead, Darrakar.
You go ahead.
Okay, I'm mostly curious to do a bit of shopping for magic items. I want to see if there's anything interesting at a store for that.
Stores for magic items are extraordinarily rare. Brawl is one of the few places that has a couple stores for that.
Actually,
Series is too small for that.
Okay, in that case, then I'll just use the opportunity to train.
Okay. Ockar?
I wanted to see if there's like a Church of Heronius here to get like a consultation about like the holy sword that I have, or like anything that might help unlock its greater power, since I know Heronius is like the paladin god of this area.
Okay. Do you also want to just ask around to see if there's like a traveling priest of either Tyr or one of the Norse deities?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was going with Heronius as the initial idea because I know that he's the paladin god of the area, but it's better if I find one of Tyr or a Norse deity.
Okay. Lankas, how about you?
I don't know. I might just stay back and keep things. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm probably gonna go shopping for like more sling bullets and stuff because I used a lot.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Shouldn't we do a spell component refresh cost?
Yes, you should, absolutely. And any normal purchases that you want, normal items, like sling bullets and arrows and things like that, those will be available. All for 10% more. If there's specific spell components that you need for items, we'll handle that in a moment. So
is the 10% also for the normal spell component cost?
No, that's just for specific items that are specific equipment items. Like if you want more weapons, you know, if you want to buy a new sword, if you want to buy a new suit of armor, that kind of thing, that's just 10% more. Braxon and Finn, you start asking around, and you will learn that the information might be a little out of date, but there is a farming asteroid that's not exactly nearby. It's a couple days away, but it's in the grinder. Named Harlbury. It's a halfling hamlet, but they've been suffering some sort of blight, and it's said that they have asked some druids to assist them with that. So that's going to be your best bet for looking for some druids. As to any followers of Rao, there is a small asteroid nearby that has an abbey called the Abbey of Stellar Contemplation. So you can get the locations of both of those places. And I will go ahead and put those onto the star plan here.
Braxon turns to Finn and says, I take it you would want to go to Halbury first, so that we can help the druids.
Correct.
Well,
Abbey of Stellar Contemplation is closer.
You can see on the star chart now.
Yeah.
Basically, Abbey is on the way to Harlbury.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it makes more sense to stop there first then.
But if we go to Halbury, but yeah, I mean, it doesn't make much difference, but like, if we help the druids, that gets the problem solved for the druids, doesn't it?
I mean, we can help the druids once we go there, but we can still go to Abbey on the way there.
Yeah, I suppose so. I'm going to leave it up to Finn, actually. If Finn thinks we should go straight to Halbury, we'll come to the Abbey on the way back.
But we might more sense to do it the other way.
Basically, I am putting Finn in charge if he thinks helping the druids is. So you think?
So I've now said 3 times it makes more sense to go to the Abbey first.
Okay, all right. Sorry.
Also,
Right.
just to note, we might not be coming back to series after we visit Harbury.
I know. I know.
All right, so you're able to mark those down, and make a plan out for going there. The Abbey is only about 9 hours away, 9-ish hours away. Harlbury
Okay.
will take you about 2 days to get there.
Okay. So we could almost go do that the same day. We won't, but we could almost do that.
We've got a resupply today, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
And I mean, like, the question is what you want to do after Harlbury. So you guys can discuss that after people have finished doing their stuff. Solas, you head to the Seekers.
Yes.
You turn. It's a very small branch. Basically a bookshop is the local Seeker headquarters.
Yes.
So you turn in your report. Is there any information that you're looking for? See if they've heard anything, kind of thing.
I will ask if they have any news from Tirespace and if they have any news from what were those creatures that attacked the ship, the Ray of Pelor.
So from the description you give, they will confirm that it sounds like these creatures called Horgs that the Harbor Master mentioned to you.
Yeah.
No one knows a whole lot about them. The corpses vanish after being slain, so no one
So
really
they might
knows
not be-
anything about like their life cycle or what their interests are or anything like that.
So they might not be from Poran material plane. But yeah, Solas will give them a copy of his report and ask for them to deliver a copy of it to the Library of Spheres on Brawl.
Okay.
And,
in terms of
basically-
tier space, they don't have a whole lot of news out of there. They haven't received any updates from any seekers passing by lately.
Okay.
It
And
it
no
can go.
general
It
news
can
about-
sometimes be years before
Mhm.
you know people come through.
Yeah. But Solas basically regales them that the heroic adventure we had on Darkstar.
They will be very impressed
Mm-hmm.
and be eager to read your report as well.
Yeah.
Any other information that you want to ask them about?
I can't think of currently, but if I think of something before we leave, I will ask.
Okay. Lafdul, you head to the small office of the Elven Imperial Navy.
Yeah, yes. I put in a request to see who's like the local chapter leader, I guess, for this area. I guess I don't know what you want to call it.
I mean, there's a commander of the outpost.
Yeah, basically. I will say it's got potentially sensitive information. That's why it has to be to them.
All right. So have you sealed it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I follow whatever formalities I was instructed to do.
Okay. All right.
So I'm like training and.
Any questions that you want to ask them or anything like that?
I will allude to us heading to tier space to head up one, it's one of our company members' home sphere, but we're also chasing up our how do I want to word it? That's the problem.
You would have an understanding from Lenelius that his mission is top secret. So,
yeah, so
they're
I
not
guess,
likely to know anything about it, and you probably shouldn't
no, that's
mention
fine.
anything about it.
No, I'm not going to mention anything. I was just going to say, Yeah, I guess I just asked, like, is there any news on tier space? But I would obviously put in great detail about the Dark Star and about what happened there.
So
And
yeah, go ahead.
did they? I guess did they learn anything from the orc that we handed in?
Nothing that they can share with you. They didn't.
Alright,
They didn't
fair
learn
enough.
anything that they can share with you. They will thank you for destroying the dark forces on the Dark Star. That will be a great service for Elven patrols and Syndieth line ships as well. And they will tell you that they have had reports out of tier space of increased attacks on Elven vessels. They don't have many more details than that, but some more resources have been shifted in that direction.
We were told by Lanarius who are contacting tier spaces, right?
Yeah.
Did he explicitly say to keep that top secret, or does that sound like a generic outpost, or like a known?
That's
It
gonna be
didn't seem like...
that's a known outpost.
All right, then I'll just tell him that we're heading to that outpost eventually, not quite straight away, but in the next month or so, however long it takes for us to get there.
It'll take more than a month, but the commander will say, "Oh, in that case, we have some missives that you could carry if you don't mind."
Sure.
Oh yeah, that was something I was meant to ask.
So he'll hand you a pouch that is sealed, and you can tell by feeling it that there's sealed letters inside it as well.
No, I don't mind. I'll indicate that I'm trying to one day join the Elven Imperial Navy, so
yeah, I mean you've made your
case known, as it were. So I'm just learning.
You're considered an ally in good standing, at least. So that's why you'd be able to assume that these are not high priority or secret messages. It's probably just supply details and some statuses and things like that. Just a case of rather than waiting until a supply ship is going, you might be able to get this there a couple weeks early, kind of thing.
Okay. And obviously, it gives me a name to hand it into, or just basically wherever the commander is of that place.
Yeah.
Those missives thing actually reminded me of a couple of things.
Okay.
You were doing something for the Seekers, weren't you?
Yeah, I was going to ask if they have any anything to send to tier space, and ask if they have any information or what they know of tier space seekers, even though I know a bunch myself, but I want to see if they know something that I don't.
You were planning to visit your hometown, right?
Yeah.
And other than the Elven port, you guys don't have any concrete locations that you're going to yet.
Not yet.
So because of that, the Seekers won't ask you to deliver anything.
Okay.
Because if you specifically knew that you were going to X, Y, or Z, then they might, but they're not going to ask you to go out of your way either.
Okay.
But they don't have much information.
Or home.
I'm sorry?
Does he have a chapter house he could drop them off at? Then they could do the rest of the journey.
Not in Solas's hometown, because you're not sure where you're going to be going. Other than that, he's not going to. They're not going to ask you to go out of your way. Right, but see, anything that they'd ask you to do, it would be could be out of your way, and that's the problem.
All right.
Because they might give you things, and it turns out, oh, we don't actually go there, and now you're just sitting on these things to be delivered, and they never get delivered.
Yeah, if they don't have anything, they don't have anything.
Okay. Ockar.
Yeah.
You do find a small chapter of the company, the Chalice, that is organized by some priests of Hyronius and warriors who follow him. And what do you want to ask them about?
So I would go there and I'd tell them about the whole thing with the Dark Sword fighting the sword and everything. And I'd ask, it seems like the sword is missing or is like decreasing the power it should have. Is there a way that I could restore it back to its former self?
Okay. The priest of Hyronius says, well, that is quite an achievement. After we've discussed this blade, please do hang around. I'm sure other members would love to hear the story and tip back a few with you. They
Of course.
in the chapter house they do have a bit of a a sitting room that has some drinks and stuff like that for people to talk about their talk about things and just relax in each other's company.
He'll happily tell the tales of fighting all those undead and finding that paladin's body and helping it pass on.
I figured. So the priest then says, but let us see what we can discover about this blade. Please, put it here. I will commune with my god.
You will.
So you lay out the sword on the altar in the little shrine they have, and the priest invokes his magic, prays to his deity, and says to you, "This blade is quite holy. My deity has referred to it as Hraethers, the carrion of giants. I believe that with time and deeds of goodness and trueness, you will be able to break the dark bonds. Already I can feel them weakening, but it will be time that will truly free it from the dark bonds that it is wrapped in. It seems that the holy energy was siphoned off and twisted, but not in such a way that it used up the holiness or the holy power within it. It just seemed to have fueled dark magics. It is good that you have eliminated that darkness and freed it from those bonds, but it will take time for you to break it free. So
Okay.
what you can figure out is that you're gonna need to use this for good causes, and slowly it will free it from what was done to it and locking up the powers. And you could guess that if it has multiple powers, those will be slowly revealed to you over time.
Okay. Certainly, I do plan to use this as my sword of choice. From now on, I plan to do many more good deeds.
So right now, it will only operate as a longsword +2.
Okay.
And you'll be able to figure, that's what you understand from that. And that's what it would operate as in anyone else's hands as well. But
Good to know.
the priest does tell you that there is an intelligence in the blade.
Okay. How would I be able to communicate with this intelligence?
That is part of what is sealed up.
I'll have to see if I can get it to commune with me at some point as we're as I continue my travels.
So after that, you do spend a few hours, having some drinks with the other warriors of the Company of the Chapter, Company of the Chalice Chapter House, swapping stories and everything like that. And through the course of it, one of them will say, "Oh, yes, Tyr you mentioned. I've heard of that power from other spheres. I fought alongside one of them many years ago. He sadly died in the face of some goblins on a vessel that we were, a pirate vessel that we were fighting. But I still have his diary. Allow me to hand it to you.
Thank you.
I think it would be right that it stays with a member of the faith."
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So that
No.
night, if you flip through it, you'll see it is a diary of a priest, and this will, along with what you've already learned, this will allow you to, with prayer and training, get your class changed to Priest of Tyr.
Okay.
All right. Now, some people wanted to do some purchases. Was there anything special that people wanted to purchase? I think, Finn, you'd mentioned that you had some things that you wanted to buy.
Correct. All right, just go right down the list. First one is a handful of dust from a zephyr or snow from a willowaw.
So that series is large enough to have some little, some weather. So basically, that's what it is. You need wind that's just picked up by one of these types of things. So I will allow you, and any other asteroid large enough to have weather. Brawl is not large enough for that. To get one casting, if you go to a world like a full planet, like the size of Earth, or if you go to Tyr in Tyr space, you'll be able to get more than that. So it doesn't cost anything. But until you go to one of the big full planets, you're limited to like enough for one casting per visit to a small asteroid kind of thing.
I'm assuming our own asteroid is too small as well as Bradley's.
Yeah. You need something that's at least multiple miles in size.
I wonder, is there a place that sells armor?
Yes, there is. We'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
Next on my list is topaz gemstones worth at least 500 gold.
Okay. As long as you're not buying too many, you can buy a few. Like,
I'm planning on like 4.
Yeah. Then there you go.
Okay. The etched silver arrows I probably have to have commissioned. And I don't know that we're coming back here, so
Yeah.
I'll probably wait on that one.
Yeah.
get the-
Let's see. What spell is this for?
Reverse time.
How many days do you think you guys want to spend here on series? One is guaranteed, but how much longer do you think you guys are gonna want to spend? Braxon, you have any ideas?
Braxon doesn't need to stay any longer than it takes to do the cargo, but if someone else has plans, he's not opposed.
Solas is pretty eager to get going. He wants to see his family in a long while.
That's understandable.
I have a question regarding that.
Go ahead.
How much of those arrows can be half made? By that I mean, can they be cast? As in, so you've got the bog standard shape. And then could I, for example, on the journey, do the filigree, or not in filigree, what do you call it?
The etching.
The melting in with
Etching.
yeah. Could I do that if like Solas or whoever
would-
the other alchemist is?
You would probably need
Has-
an actual workshop for it.
All right. So I can't do it here.
No.
All right.
I will say that a day here would be enough time for you to get one made.
Okay. Then I will purchase one.
Okay. Anything else?
Going down through the list, I need a pinch of powdered ruby for one spell, but I think we have rubies that I could probably just powder
Yeah.
with the mortar and pestle.
Yeah, and
The-
but I would say that you could get a pinch for every 100 gold pieces.
Okay.
All right. So after the game, could I go review like the diamond dust, the emerald dust, and ruby
Oh,
dust to see how
I
much we've
see.
actually got?
Yeah, I see you ruby
Cut.
dust from failed cuts. You got 14, right? Is that what that 14
Yeah.
is?
So I don't know if like they're 100 gold worth. 10
I will
gold, 5
I will
gold.
just say that that's 14 uses of that spell then.
I'll just you mark it off and take it, I guess. No one else is using it.
All right. And then I also need diamond dust of at least 500 gold value.
Diamond dust from failed cuts. I'm gonna say that that's good. That's 500 gold pieces value. So you got 9
Okay.
available.
Okay. So
I mean, once you
9.
get through those numbers, then yeah, you would have to powder up something of that specific value, kind of thing.
Okay. And how many did we say of the ruby?
14.
Okay. And that's it for my list.
Okay.
6th level spells get expensive.
Yes, they do.
It starts getting really expensive at like 3rd, to be honest.
Honestly, there's even a really expensive first level spell if you have like what is it, chromatic spheres or something? Not sphere.
Chromatic
Five
orb
minutes
can be
expensive.
expensive. Yeah.
chromatic orb, where you're having to use gemstones that get used up while you cast the spell. So like a 50 gold piece gemstone to do a certain elemental version of chromatic orb.
Yeah.
There's a reason I haven't gone to learn it yet.
But on the same token, there's also a lot of the 6th level spells that I have access to that don't need material components at all. So
Yeah, it's a half and a half basically.
Yeah, that varies.
I have a spell component
Hold
that I want to.
on. Darrakar had mentioned that he was interested in armor.
Yeah.
Are you looking for armor to fit you? Any particular type of armor?
Plate mail if I can get it.
Okay. There will be a chance that they have one suitable for your size.
Okay.
They do not. So they would have to manufacture it and measure you, which would take weeks. So unfortunately.
Yeah. I'd get that done on Brawl or someplace where we're tied up a little longer.
Okay.
Okay.
Question
Hold on.
related to that.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
When we go to tier space, would the route be going so that going through Kryn space will be an option?
No,
I don't
Okay.
think so. No.
Fair enough.
green space is in the opposite direction.
Yeah. Well,
That's fine.
it just it doesn't have a its connection to tier space is through gray space. So.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay.
All right. Solas.
Well, what I was going to say was basically that I will have to check the list of ingredients since I don't have it at the moment and go through it with you after the game.
Okay. Yeah. If you go through it with me after the game, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else have anything? Any special purchases that they want to make?
Yes. I do want to try and purchase 2 1,000 chunks of obsidian that Braxton could carve into a shape of me.
Lafdul, you mean?
I think, yeah.
Lafdul, sorry. Who'd I say?
I think if Braxton
You said
did that,
Braxton.
it would come out looking very interesting.
It depends. Do you want it to remain 1,000 guilds worth?
Ouch.
And by no means, buy enough redundancy material because it's never a guaranteed process. I've just got to make it up to 1,000 with like decorations and stuff. Once I've got the initial.
No, don't worry about that because because it is a spell component, it will get used up, and he's shelling out the 1,000 gold pieces. I am going to let that just automatically be successful.
That's good.
It just takes time to do it. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think the 1,000 gold pieces value comes mostly from the actual artistic works in
He still has to shell out 1,000 gold pieces.
Yeah, I
the
mean,
requirement.
of course, but the obsidian itself isn't that expensive.
All right.
Yeah, but I'm paying 1,000, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, that's what the spell says, so that's what you need to spend.
And I'm buying 2 of them, so that way, like,
Okay.
I can cast it twice.
Yep.
Gonna need to use this carefully, but it is a good spell.
Yeah, it's always good to have at least one casting of every. Well, I say every spell, but you know what I mean.
Hmm.
You never
Alright.
know when you use situations. Speaking of, I do want to see.
I'm sorry? Lafdul, you were saying?
Do they happen to have a sapphire worth 1,000 gold?
Yeah.
Because I need to powder it.
Yeah.
Also, that's the thing. It does need to be in my likeness, which is why I'm like, I need you to craft it, because there's no way I'm gonna sit around while someone crafts it
Yeah.
on this.
No,
stuff.
that's funny enough. That is what I do when I was carving statuettes of the party in Ivory originally.
Question.
First, Lankas, you've deducted that.
Yes.
That amount? Okay.
I took out 400 platinum, which.
Okay. Solas, you had a question, yeah?
Yeah, this is mostly for the company fund thing. Is that is it possible for us to sell any of the jewelry and such here?
Yes, you'll be able to sell some. If you want to sell a lot, you will probably want to stop at Ginsel on the way out of the seer. Because that is a merchant world. Like there's tons of merchants there, and especially if you visit the 3 major cities there, spend a few days selling off gems, you can sell through a lot of what you've picked up.
How about it, people? Should we do that?
Why don't we get through the rest of the stuff people want to buy? But yeah, that'd be fine.
Finn wouldn't have any problem stopping in Ginsel again.
Yeah.
I don't know if we want to go if we're going to sell gems because they charge a ton of money for docking fees. I don't know if we would want.
No, it's
I thought it was like one of the means or something.
Yeah, it's Grilla. It's Grilla.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can buy uncut stuff really cheap, but the docking fees are through the roof.
Yeah, Ginsel is a big world and has plenty of places for us to land.
Right, so it's Grilla that rips you off. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that on the way out. Who's it who's looking for stuff?
Was there anyone else who wanted to buy anything?
Well, I want to look for some shops, but I think Lankas was still looking for stuff, wasn't he?
I mean, I figure I was just deducting copper for sling bullets and stuff.
Yeah, that's fine.
There is probably something we should figure this out because there's probably going to be a limit on how many we can buy. Because Ockar preemptively said he bought some expensive pearls. How many expensive pearls do they have here? The 250 gold piece ones.
How many do you want to buy?
I might buy 4, for example.
Yeah, if people are keeping it to a reasonable number, like 5 or less, I don't care. That's fine.
What, per person?
Yeah, per person.
Alright.
How much did silver sling bullets cost again? I'd like to get a few more of those.
Double, weren't
In
they?
case we run into undead.
I think those are 1 gold piece each, but I'll double check.
Yeah.
So it would be gold piece and a bit, since it was 10% expensive. More
No,
expensive
just
here.
because that's just going to be a fixed cost.
Okay.
Is it cheaper to melt down the silver?
While I'm looking at that, actually, Lankas, did you want to get the component for the Melf's Minute Meteor? Oh, wait, you failed at that, right?
I failed at that. I
Yeah.
could get it just because I really do want it, so I could research it.
Yeah.
You might
Nothing
want to
wrong with
buy the
that.
component ahead of time. though.
I know that you can't
What
help
is the
in the
component?
spell learning, but can you help in spell research? If you know the spell.
Mentor.
Not really.
Okay.
There's no real
So-
mechanic for that, so no.
So no giving pointers.
No.
Most Minute Meteor, what is that?
Yeah, it's
Uh,
one
Need the
gold
copper
piece.
tube.
It's 1 gold piece
Ta-
each
wha-
for the silver sling bullets.
Tube of minute of no.
Yeah, Melf's Minute Meteors
Yeah,
is a
I'll-
1,000 gold piece copper tube.
I will dish that out.
Okay. All right, Braxon, did you have anything that you wanted to buy?
Yeah. Well, Braxton's going to do 3 things. First thing is he's going to look around for a place that does star charts and that sort of thing. And he's going to take Solas's chart of tier space and the guide to tier space and ask for a consult with the guy that sells stuff to see if there's anything more modern. And he's also going to give him an update of what we know about Darkstar situation.
So you're not going to find places that sell star charts that operate like Elamander does on Brawl.
Right. Fair enough.
So like once they, unless there's a big change like a planet blows up, not going to be too
Yeah.
many updates to star charts. So you actually have better information already than what they will offer.
Okay. No, that's fine.
The star
That's
charts
fine.
themselves don't make too much of a difference. With
Yeah.
like the change to the Dark Star is going to be something, and places will update their local stuff, but when it comes to like Outsphere stuff, they can get pretty wildly out of date.
No, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But so they
That's
will
cool.
definitely
It's just in case they'd heard something
Yeah.
amazing that's happened, like
Yeah.
I don't know, like
a planet blowing up.
cool. Yeah, planet blown up.
They will be interested in the information you have about the Dark Star. They thank you, but they're going to wait until they get independent confirmation before they make any
Okay.
changes.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, Braxon would say that we've just come from there. We're the company that broke or blah blah blah. Okay.
But at the same
second thing
time,
is-
like on Brawl, you have a reputation. Here on
Yeah.
Series, they don't know you.
I know.
So
I know.
like
That's
you
fine.
could come in and say, "Yep, I took care of all the monsters on Oerth. There's no monsters left, no pirates. You guys are safe there."
Yeah, that's cool. No,
It's the
I
same kind of
appreciate
story.
that. I appreciate that. But he'll remember our name later when someone goes out there. Second thing is Braxton's going to see if he can find an alchemist, and he's going to ask if they do anything like sling bullets that explode and produce color, depending on whether a ship has fresh air or foul air.
No, they don't have any ability to do that. They will
Okay.
direct you to wizards.
Okay. All right. Well then, Braxton will go look for some wizards.
Well,
See if they-
it's more along the lines of,
you need a spell.
if
Right.
you want to figure that, like, if you could figure that out, you'd be making bank.
Mm-hmm.
So best bet,
You'd be
maybe find a
famous,
wizard, see if they know anything, and you're not going to find anything from any wizards.
Okay.
You would be
You will-
you would be basically known by known in all spheres, all known spheres.
All right. Well
there,
then,
there are magic items that can tell you that, but
Yeah.
they're not common, and you'd probably need to hope that an arcane has one available,
yeah.
and the
or
arcane here do
commission.
not.
Okay. Right. Fair enough. The last thing was to ask around and see if anybody has any sort of letters or packages they want delivered to the Abbey of Stellar Contemplation or Harbury.
No,
Ginzel.
they get pretty frequent trading vessels from both of those places.
Okay.
Both of them export food products and things like that.
Yeah.
Do they have anything to take on Ginzel?
No, because they have pretty common trade vessels going between
Right.
their
Fair enough.
series.
Fair enough. I
We
was
might,
planning
we
to
might-
make a load of money, but we're going that direction.
yeah. We might want to ask a cargo consignment on Ginzel to Tirspace. For that, I think the Elven Navy is the first closer stop than actual Tyr.
We could do, yeah. I mean, when Ord's made the star chart, we can we can assess how far out of our way it is to do anything. But yeah,
I
can
mean,
set-
we are we were going to be dropping in that Elven nation, since that's where the contact is. We need to contact.
yeah. We can certainly do that. All right, I think that's me covered.
Okay. Anyone else have anything that they want to do on series?
Yes, Solas would want to go out with the company to a tavern and have a night of fun and relaxation, and also regale our in poetry in our adventure in Darkstar to the patrons there.
Okay. So that will cost you, let's say for like rounds for everyone, we'll say 15 gold pieces for
Yeah.
drinks and food.
Mm-hmm.
Depends whether he's just taking the officers or the whole crew.
You
true.
just see a massive line from the crew, just all waiting. All the dwarves like, yeah, 10 ales for me. Come on, don't be
can't all-
stingy, 20.
We can't all fit into the tavern. Okay. So you get some good cheer from the other people in the tavern. And let's see. You
We could do
have
like a
the
dramatic.
you have the choice of the Black Bucket, the Gullion and Scaver, the Tattered Sail, or the Golden Tradesman.
Which of them seems to be the highest class place?
They're all pretty much the same.
The Golden
Series
Tradesman.
series is not particularly large. Does not
Yeah.
have a large resident population, so there really isn't much of an upper class. There isn't a large enough
Well,
upper class to have a nicer establishment. They're all frequented by sailors.
Yeah, well,
Braxon would like to see if the Golden Tradesman is literally a tradesman ship that they've landed on.
It's not.
The Astor
I thought we
Wind.
had something in common with the tattered sail, broken sword and all that.
Oh yeah, that's poetic, isn't
well,
it?
let's go to Tattered Sail.
Okay. Solas is the one who was taking you guys out, so
Yeah.
it would be up to him.
Yeah.
But if he wants to go to the Tattered Sail, that's fine.
Lafdul made a good point.
Okay. All right. So you have a nice night out on the town.
And spreading the reputation and glory of our company.
Yep. Okay. What did you want to try to sell here?
What kind of market do they have?
Not
Can
a
they
big market.
I could sell some of the jewelry or lower. What about the kobold gems? The gems we got off the kobold ship, they're relatively low value.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do you want to
something
sell
something
all
that
of
we
those?
got from.
Yeah, it's easy enough for all to keep track of. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Something that we got here, since from that money we need to still give the split to crew.
Yeah, so it's like the Isharites, the unknown gem.
Alright.
I got Jasper.
Give me a charisma check, Lafdul.
Hey. Oh, if I'd known about this, I would have had no customs. Charisma 15.
Okay.
That's a success.
And let me see. So what is your reaction adjustment? for charisma?
3.
Okay. Okay, so you will be able to sell all of those. So the striated blue opal stone through the polished pink stone with 6-pointed asterism for 738 gold total.
Wait, hang on. Say that again. No, not the amount. The actual name, because I assume Finn, if we're right, taking the amount, because you deal with that. I just
all of the
misheard.
gems, all of the gems from the Cobalt ship, striated opaque
Yeah.
blue stone through polished pink stone with 6-pointed asterism.
Oh yeah. All right, that's fine.
And this is part of this adventure, right?
Yeah, the
yes.
Cobalt ship was. The Cobalt ship was. I
Well,
think
we
it was
got
near
that
the-
last.
scroll.
It
Well,
was
the
near
orc.
the. It's not my job to name it.
Yeah.
Okay, then I will just throw that money into the shares. for
Did
next
you
time
all?
I distribute?
Did you add the 1,500 that we got as a reward?
I did.
Okay.
Okay,
And the
good.
200 that Lankas purchased the flute from the loot pile.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that goes
Okay.
into the group share. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So they're not
Because you are
supposed to
buying
be
it
split
from
with
the
the crew.
company.
No, that makes sense.
In a way, that's your employee discount.
Got it.
You get a rebate.
All right. So let's see. Any other things that you want to try to sell? You definitely can sell some other things.
Some of the lower quality jewelry that we got on Darkstar.
You could see if they're willing to buy any of the jewelry. We'll mix it up and try to sell some jewelry rather than gems.
Okay.
I mean,
How about
There are not
the
many choices.
so the lower value individual items? So the braided copper ring through the ancient ornately carved copper coffer.
Didn't you want to get that, Darrakar? Or were you still interested in that, or are you taking your interest off? Because I know you did have it in marks in, but since it got moved, I don't know if you still had interest.
What was that item?
So the ancient ornate coffer carved from ebony depicting scenes of soldiers from an unknown world in various armors and dress.
Yes, I was interested in that.
Okay, so you want to take that, then that's 1,000 gold pieces that you need to put back into the party fund.
Okay, I can do that.
Right,
Lord, quick question.
Keep it
So,
on there for
Let
you
me
to
just
write off.
make a note of that. Give me a second. So that's
Okay,
going to
I'm
Darrakar. So
going to
everything
do that.
up to that.
It was related to the jewelry that we found.
Okay.
I'll
There
just
was
mark
that
off.
one thing that had the rune that we didn't figure out about. It was, would it be okay that I would have cast comprehend languages and try to see it if it's from any language?
That was Darkar's thing, wasn't it?
Now there was some jewelry with a rune.
That won't reveal what language it is, I don't believe, but it would translate.
Yeah,
it.
but if I can translate it.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you can do that if you want to do that.
It might add more value to it. So
Basically, it's just a protection. Like it's indicating, someone who wears this would be protected from something.
like Bio Maba. I can't remember her name on Brow. She does those protective wards. kind of
Maya
thing.
Baba.
Yeah.
Maya Baba, that was it.
My guess is since we didn't detect it as magical, it protects them from straining their back carrying around too much gold.
Probably. It was a
Well,
silver necklace. Unknown language.
sometimes those folk things might work even if they are not magic, but very rarely. But yeah, I would tell what the rune is, so you can mention it while you are selling it.
Right, from 70 gold, can we sell it for like a bit more?
Not really, because since they don't
Oh,
know what like culture it is, they're just going to be basing it on the artistic kind of, the artistic value and materials.
So we're selling the braided ring through to the small ivory bust. They're all the low value stuff.
Is that good for you guys?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's only like a handful of gold, so, well, 500 or something.
And I don't think there was any artistic stuff that Solas was too keen on
All right.
getting.
So give me a charisma check, please, Lafdul.
Oh, people give me a hard time with this.
Okay. All right, so for the braided copper
Gotta love
ring,
these
small
disconnects.
delicately carved wooden snuff box, small porcelain dish decorated with strawberries, silver necklace with a silver rune, silver necklace with a polished blue quartz pendant, Kindori bone comb carved with images of spelljamming ships, and small ivory bust of an unknown Haredi figure. You can get 432 gold pieces.
130. I'll remove those. So I disconnected as I was just after I rolled, so, but yeah.
Okay.
But I heard you list the items, so I can mark them off.
And you can sell the gold necklace you got from Ginsel if you want as well. And that will probably be it that you can sell here.
I can do. Did you have any particular interest in that, Finn, at all?
In what specifically?
When we were on that that adventure for the nature place, where nature was being unruly, we found a gold necklace, and it was found in an old fortress ruin on Ginsel. I'm wondering if it had sentimental value or if it's just another piece of jewelry to you.
No, wasn't from anyone I know.
All right.
Actually, there are a few pieces of the things that I want to buy now that I went through them. I want the
Okay, all right, hold on.
two carved
Hold on. Do this, since you can just buy them. If you let me know afterwards, after the game, which ones you bought, since this is basically it that you can sell here in on series.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to be too concerned about that right now. I can remove them after the game.
Okay.
So, Lafdul, give me another charisma check, please.
What were you selling? I disconnected again.
The necklace from Ginsel. Okay. And it's +3 modifier, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can get 750 gold pieces for that.
All right. All that, hand it to our money distributor.
Yep, they're all entered.
Okay.
Waiting for Cape Sword to respond to me here.
So is everyone happy with what they've done on series?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So I'll let you guys figure out how much like food and water you want to fill up on after the game.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But you will need to keep track that it's starting from this point, even though you haven't made note of the values.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know? Is it a one sphere trip to Tear Space or?
Yes.
It's one. It's the next one.
Right. Okay. Do we have a rough idea of what the Phlogiston River time is, or is it fairly random?
Let's see.
You don't have to tell me straight away.
No, I have a note.
Cool.
I
Give
figured
me a
you were
navigation
interested in
check. Give me a navigation
those
check.
bookends.
Yeah, sure. That's the best way to do it. Give me a moment. Get the sheet open. That's a Phlogiston navigation check.
Okay. So from what you've heard, you're looking at 1 to 2 months, leaning more towards the end of that spectrum.
Right. So, yeah, we'll have to err on the side of caution and go for extra. And if we take extra and we arrive and the elves are under siege or anything, we can just give the extra to them.
Okay.
Or sell it to them. Yeah, we'll have to think about that.
Altar and icon and such, they restore spells normally in the Phlogiston.
I'm sorry?
The icon and shrine, they restore spells normally on the Phlogiston.
I mean, they have charges. You draw off
Yeah.
spell levels.
Yeah.
So,
So-
like if you memorize a 6th level spell, you're drawing off 6 charges from it.
Yeah. I'm just foreseeing that Solas is going to be pretty liberal on using charges on that, since we are going to space where his god is worshipped. If needed be, he is taking a create food and water spell.
Yeah. Does that work in the flow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is
Those,
why-
Finn is going to start looking around for one while we're in gray space.
Oh, yeah.
You will be able to get one at Ginsel.
Okay.
You're getting a Sanctuary Shrine Royal icon. You probably want the Sanctuary if you got that money, but...
I mean, you can talk to me if you haven't decided yet.
Yeah, because I don't really know the differences. So
Okay.
It's the highest
it's
spell
fine.
level
It's
taken.
fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
He can talk to me about it.
also,
mhm.
Finn would mention to everyone in the party that should you have been magically aged throughout your life, Finn can now reverse that. But there is a
Solas
risk.
Solas is very keen on that.
Ooh, I like risk.
He has been he's been aged for 15 years.
Don't you want to come back as like a seasoned old man to your family?
I'm not
No,
sure if haste aging can be reversed that way. I will need to talk to Finn about that.
I mean, you have to make a system shot because there's always a risk with that.
Yes, but
What's the description for you?
I will. Yeah, I don't think that works on aging that you've expended. I'll think about it. Like it's definitely supposed to apply to hostile aging.
Like ghosts. And
Ghosts,
stuff.
having a spell cast upon you as an attack, like age
The
creature.
non-reversed version of the spell.
Yeah, I just need to. I'll need to think about it. But I'll I'm gonna look to see if it's been addressed somewhere for one thing. It may have been addressed in Sage Advice, for example. Part of it is like I'm not sure if it's supposed to if there's really supposed to be a spell that gets you around that kind of aging. There's potions of longevity and there's potions of elixirs of youth that definitely will remove those years. So
Well, there are some general spells that reduce your age, but those are for Eastern Oriental.
yeah. So I'll give it some thought.
I mean,
give it some thought.
age is a cost of some spells, so.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Is like I'm not so sure that a spell is supposed to reverse that, because you're willingly giving up your some of your life force to do that.
Yeah, because that is what I took the powdered ruby for. But
I mean, it's still good to have, even if we don't.
I mean,
use
to be fair, if haste was cast on them by someone else, they didn't really choose to do that.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
fair.
But
Oh,
haste is
because-
very powerful.
Yeah, but
I'll
Solas
give it
would
some
have
thought. I'll let you guys know this week, during the week. All right. So
In most cases, when Solas was hasted, he didn't want it.
I mean,
I think that's why Lever cast that anyway.
I'm already not requiring you guys to make a system shock for the
System
aging from
shock.
haste. So anyway, like I said, I will think about it and I'll get you an answer. So you guys ready to leave?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will. Sorry, I was just copying and pasting the cost to Solas, what he's potentially buying. So Finn has the value, so he can get the thing distributed probably by the end of the session.
Okay. You guys can just work that out and then let me know.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now.
All right. So Braxon, you can go ahead and move the ship
Okay.
towards the Abbey of Stellar Contemplation.
Yeah. Ping. Ping.
Okay. And the trip will be uneventful.
Okay.
You see... I'm sorry?
I'll take it they don't charge a docking fee.
They will charge a docking fee, yes. But it will be a lot cheaper.
Okay.
It will only be... Helps if I don't have something in my calculator already. They will charge you 7 gold for docking.
Right.
Oh.
And so you see a lush asteroid. It's a couple miles in size, with kind of like rolling hills on the top and bottom surface, relatively flat in appearance. And there's a lot of fields of grain, various grains, and some grapevines as well. And a little village with and you can see farmhouses dotting the asteroid as well. And further away from the port village facilities in the Abbey, you can see there's definitely some herding going on, some like sheep and maybe some cattle as well. But you pull into the dock and you can see the village is kind of laid out before a square stone building with tiled roofs and a tall tower that there's definitely a bell inside. And it's a pretty large overall structure, so you immediately are able to conclude that that's the Abbey. It has lots of substructures inside the walled area and things like that. But you pull into the dock, pay the docking fees, and give your ship the port, your port of call and your destination and everything like that, and ask about the Abbey itself. Braxon?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm assuming Finn will be with Braxon.
Yeah. So you could tell that the main exports, like they have things getting ready for next time a regular ship comes by, and you'd guess that a lot of the ships that come here probably don't have powerful helms, so they would take a lot longer than just the couple hours trip from to Ceres. So you probably a lot of them would be more a couple days or maybe even a week of travel. But they have barrels of wine and beer and ale that they're obviously major exports, as well as sacks of grain and wool and things like that. But you're directed to the Abbey itself, since you indicate that you want to speak to the members of the Abbey as opposed to the members of the village. What was that, Solas?
How expensive are those wines and ales?
They're all in very large casks, so they're not. They don't have much.
They don't sell
small.
They don't sell for individuals.
No.
Ah, pity.
Well, we could, if we've got cargo space free, and I'd have to calculate it. So, but we could possibly take something to Jinsel, or see if they got something they want to take.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I mean,
the main reason to come here was to talk to the priest, wasn't it?
A lot of it, like if you want to purchase cargo, you absolutely can, and if you indicate, like you can figure it out after the game. If you're going to have cargo space to pick up some stuff, and I'll give you the prices for that. But the villagers direct you up the hill to the Abbey itself, and you make your way up there. And the doors are standing open with monks coming and going, and you inquire as to someone in charge because you want to talk about a major undertaking that they might be interested in.
Yeah.
And they direct you to their prior Gramus, who says, yes, please, come on in. Sit down. Don't get too many of your kind of travelers visiting our humble abbey here. What can I help you with?
Braxon will let Finn go first if he wants to talk first. Or you can talk first.
Up to you, Finn.
Finn did post AFK.
Oh, he's AFK. Okay. All right.
I just got back too.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to go first or second?
I would probably introduce who we are and discuss what we found on the Dark Star, and that it has been purged.
Oh, that is wonderful news indeed. Rumors of that location have has it been a plague upon shipping in that region for many years. You say you've you found a place that was disguised formerly as a temple to our great god Rao?
Correct. Though on careful examination, it appeared that they were fake, and it was just used as a facade.
Yes, sanctifying it to our god would be a blow to the darkness that once held sway over it.
That is kind of what I was thinking.
So you wish to commission a small pilgrimage there? Is that what you're thinking?
I was thinking so. I'm certain you could find a good use for the remains of the temple.
Yes, we might be able to. Um, we are limited resources here. A donation to aid us in that mission would be most welcome.
Braxon says, before we went into fight, we went into fight and we found out it was fake and we retreated to another asteroid. I prayed to Rao and he assisted me, and I have a gift for you of 1,000 gold pieces, regardless of whether you take the mission or not.
And Finn will match that because he also received a blessing from Rayo.
And I will match that too because
hold on, you
got
you
a
didn't say that you
blessing.
were going with them.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
I forgot.
However, before either of you decide individual donations, you might want to consider a group donation, something like something out of the party funds kind of thing.
I was gonna say that.
Oh,
agree.
what you mean? Like one of the
number
magic items we don't
one,
want?
1,000 gold pieces, even for multiple of you, ain't gonna cut it.
Okay.
Like, you can definitely give 1,000 gold pieces on your own as well as what the party gives, but a couple 1,000 gold piece donations is not going to cut a major pilgrimage out there to cleanse and sanctify and re-sanctify and then settle there, because that's what's going to be necessary.
Because they are going to need multiple, at least one big ship, plenty of people, and lots of expenses for also the material needed to sanctify the place and make a temple.
Let's start with this. What would they need?
I'm gonna leave it up to you guys.
What if we ferried them there?
Feel is appropriate. They unless you want to hang around for a month while they get it ready.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we just drop them off, give them some money for someone to come back and forth on that shit.
Yeah, but they need to get.
They're not going to be buying a
ship.
They're not going to buy a ship
No,
for this.
they're renting.
They will be like, commissioning a vessel to carry them to the location, but they still it's like it's still going to be a big undertaking.
Would anyone want to give them that numeracy book, or
that would actually be appropriate because they're monks, aren't they?
Yeah, but they don't necessarily get access to the.
No,
Numeracy
but
is
it's
very
quite valuable.
I mean, it's still a valuable book.
Incredibly valuable.
It's still a valuable book.
do we have other things on another tab?
None of us can use that, so.
Yeah.
Do we have another tab with stuff that we've got to sell? Oh yeah, I sell trade. Hang on.
Yeah, that's
not really much.
No, that's because it's all jewelry and stuff we normally sell. We don't normally get like.
You could give them jewels and jewelry and stuff like that. They'll take that for sure.
Oh
yeah.
That's the point.
We could give some of the gems that we recovered from the altars.
Yeah.
And tell them that we recovered these gems from their altars and cleansed them, purified them.
Yeah.
That would be, I think, quite suitable.
Can we say that we did the donation and we discuss it throughout the week? Because we are going to do it, but I think we have to think about it. It's going to be a large amount of money.
Part of the problem, though, is that like, if you aren't giving them enough, then it's not going to be enough. Like,
no, we'll make
and you guys should have thought about this beforehand. It's kind of obvious that this would be necessary.
I didn't realize we were going to do this.
Yeah, I didn't realize we were going to do this, but that's why I need time to think about it.
I didn't think it would be this big, deal
of a donation. I mean, if it's for one of our own religions, I wouldn't have a problem for it,
Look,
because it's like a side religion.
we've got that book and we've got some gems, right? So we're basically using Sarsden's money.
Yeah. it's
I guess
fitting
the
in a way.
main thing is we owe some of that money to the crew, don't we? So
Yeah, so you can't really. It has to be gold.
No,
The
we can-
crew would be behind you, you know, like using money that hasn't been like gems that hasn't been split out yet. They could get behind that because this is like it's a good cause.
No one's. Yeah.
It's a good
benefiting
cause.
from it.
It is going to reinforce the, you know, the work that you did destroying the evil there
yeah.
and prevent it from cropping up again.
And we
In a way.
specifically hire a good crew and instead of a evil crew.
I mean, I don't know how much those black gems are relative to the other ones, but it does seem very poetic.
They're all diamonds,
Two.
basically.
Yeah, it does seem poetic to offer some or all of them
Not all of
because
them. They're
You definitely
worth
don't need
more
to
than-
go with all of them. You don't need
All
to
right,
go with
all
all
right.
of them. For
That's
sure.
like 300,000.
yeah, I know. Fair enough. I'm not saying the quantity, right? Because I haven't looked at the quantity. I'm just saying it seems poetic to pay with those
Yeah.
because they were cursed, and we have released the curse. And the other
Yeah, I
thing
would-
is, did we find out? Did we find out the name of the hero that got murdered? Where the sword has now gone to Ockar.
It's not someone that they would have heard of.
Okay, no, I
There's-
know, but what I meant was we could ask them to pray for him when they go there.
You've already done everything that you need for that guy.
Okay,
we know
Just-
that his soul was taken to afterlife.
Yeah.
He was guided off by a
Yeah.
Valkyrie.
all right,
Yeah.
but we
Okay.
could let them know who the guy was,
Sure.
right? And he's a former hero that tried to cleanse the place, so they can, if they settle there or whatever, they can.
You don't
remember him.
know what his connection was to these people. You
Okay.
don't know if he had anything to do with the asteroid at all.
All
Mhm.
right, fair enough.
Besides, he's being celebrated in Valhalla. He's fine.
Well, anyway,
I was gonna say he may. Yeah, never mind. I can't remember.
That's fine.
My brain just emptied.
the point being is
but,
like you don't know the circumstances behind his death specifics
Well,
specifically.
I'm happy for us to do some black diamonds.
Yeah, Black
May-
Diamond is.
What about like 10,000 plus that book?
I don't want to give the book here. I want to. I think the book should be donated to some clergy that we know can use it.
All right, but then we're gonna have to offer like 20,000 or more.
So
Yeah.
so Rao's
Fine.
priests are mediators and negotiators, wise and quiet people. You're not going to find people more likely to be able to use that book that easily.
Well, okay, if they
Yeah.
can use it, then.
I mean, well, you
They
don't know that they
struck-
can use it or not, but
I think it's best for them to have it.
And it's a way of us
numbers is definitely
reducing-
in their wheelhouse.
Hmm
It's a way of
And it's
offloading a
valuable.
huge
Yeah.
GP cost to us, in a manner of speaking,
hmm
that we
And-
can actually use.
And just as a suggestion for me, I'm noticing some of those black diamonds are worth a lot, and those would be very difficult to sell.
Yeah, they would have. Well, no, there's the 10,000 ones, but one's worth 100,000.
There is not one worth
Yeah.
100,000.
Right?
Well, if we paid them in the most expensive black diamonds, then
Oh,
it's their
10,000,
problem.
sorry.
If we paid them in the most expensive black diamonds, it's their problem to shift them.
I mean, if we
Yeah,
pay,
hold on. Some of the numbers there are wrong. You added a 0 to the last two lines, both of them.
Last two.
Yeah. So
Actually, no, hold on. Yeah, so the final one is 10,000, and the one where you have 10 of, each of those is 5,000.
Why is that so farly wrong?
I have no idea.
Yeah. I've adjusted. Alright, I'll re-screenshot this and send it back.
But I heard a
yeah,
number
some of the-
10,000 in value. Does that
Yeah, that.
the
Yeah.
book
When you said 100, I
10,000
was like, really?
10,000 gold pieces worth?
Yeah.
What, the really expensive?
So like two of the 5,000 gold
Oh.
piece gems.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Yeah, 10,000 and the book.
In the book. All right. And just in terms of hard currency, so that they have something that they can start using right away. Any amount that you want to give them.
I mean, we can give. I would
Well-
suggest we give them another 10,000 just in gold, but that's up to that's just me.
Well, Braxon was giving the money. He said, I don't know if Finn.
Okay,
is.
so you still want to give what you wanted to
Yeah.
give. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, that's-
so
that's-
individually 1,000 from each of us.
Not necessarily from each of you. Braxon
ones that
wants
do.
to give 1,000,
And Finn
Just to
does
be-
as well.
and Finn does as well. Okay.
Yeah. Just to be clear, I can't speak for Finn, but Braxon's paying that because he got helped by Rayo.
Okay.
So that's
Darrakar,
pay-
you had mentioned earlier. Do you still want to do that, or are you good with the company's gift? Darrakar?
Right.
Are you muted?
Yes, I'm unmuted now.
Did you still want to give 1,000?
Yeah, I'd like to.
Okay. Does anyone else want to also give any amount themselves?
How much has been given already?
3,000.
3,000.
Plus the gems and the book.
Those are the 3 people that would directly benefit from the blessings, I think. I don't
Well-
know if Ockar was.
That's the 3 people who
Yeah.
said something already.
Solas will give 500 gold pieces since he didn't get any benefits, but he thinks this is a good act to do.
Same with Lankas. He'll give 500.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do 500 as well. From my own money.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Rao would be probably the closest analog to Ogma in this pantheon too.
It wasn't bad.
Not close enough to give me spells.
It's kind of a toss-up. Like him and Bakab. Like
that was his
if
name.
you split up Ogma into 2, you'd get Rao and Bakab. So
But neither of them was close enough to give Solas spells.
no, but they both of those are like they definitely have philosophies in line with Ogma.
Yeah, which is why Solas gives the 500.
Okay. Anyone else?
Yeah, I got 500 from me.
Okay. He will thank you for your generosity, and tell you that this will go quite far towards funding the pilgrimage to establish an outpost of goodness and reason and thought on the Dark Star.
I spaced out. I'm gonna give some money as well.
Okay.
Like 1,000.
Okay. Now, Ockar, if you want, and you don't have to, Rao's Temple would be one that you could tithe to, if you wanted to give your tithe to an organization here.
Okay, yeah, I already calculated all that out, so I'll just give over all the money to get the amount that I have now.
Okay.
Then,
all right.
With that, and also the 1,000 I already said on top of that.
Okay. They will be most appreciative of you giving your tithe to them for this work. Then. And let's see.
And I will also mention that I'm going to be sending some druids to help restore nature there, and I would appreciate that not only their own worship and sanctification, but if they could honor nature as well.
They will say, yes. their help, if you can find such, their help in reinvigorating the land so that we can produce more food and wine and ale for the sale, so that we can keep the new abbey there going. It would be most appreciative. Do you have a line on druids that you would be speaking with?
I will mention about what was that, Harlbury?
Mhm.
That there may be some druids there already working to fight off a
Yeah.
blight on their farms,
Yeah, Halbury.
and that I am planning to go see if I can lend them a hand, and then see if they will go to the Dark Star.
Not familiar with them, but it would be most welcome. Thank you.
We can also inquire about the druids while we stop to Guinnessel to sell gems.
I would only plan for that if you can't get any help from the druids at Harlbury, or if they're already
Okay.
gone.
Yeah, they'd be further
Okay.
away.
Yeah.
Side note. Is it worth Ockar praying with the priest of Rayo with his sword to see if they can help
Not really.
start
He's already got
doing anything?
he's already got information
Okay.
on that.
I've already gotten all that.
All right.
He's got the equivalent of a quest to fulfill now.
Yep.
I've
Okay.
got to keep using it as we do good deeds, and it should unlock new powers and wake up, so I can actually be able to converse with the sword.
Yeah.
Will that work as you being your specialty priest now, or when you change?
It'll still be an intelligent sword.
It'll still be an intelligent
Yeah.
sword, and when I meet up in level, I'll be able to use its full power.
Doesn't Ockar just need to stand next to Behemoth and point his sword up in the sky and say, "By the power of Grey Space"?
No,
No, He-Man.
no, it's not. It's not. It's not the sword of power.
Ockar
It is.
isn't the He-Man.
He's also got to go around in like a thong or something.
No, 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 no. Also, he doesn't end up that way until after he uses the sword like that.
I just like the idea of Behemoth becoming Battle Cat.
Battle Wolf.
All right. So, with that, if you guys do decide to buy any cargo, just let me know after the game, and I'll give you prices
Okay.
and stuff like that. But you can go ahead and move towards Harlbury.
Oh, did the monks sell any ale or beer since they happened to mention that?
Not in like they're
Oh.
not used to anyone visiting other than merchants. So they're not geared for small sales. It's all in large barrels.
Luckily, our ship has large sails.
What about the amount of what they use themselves?
That's for their own use.
They don't sell any of that.
Oh, not even willing to make an exception
No,
for us.
if you're
Yeah,
gonna
that's terrible.
buy it, you have to buy a big barrel. Okay.
How much is a big barrel?
If you want it, ask. This is cargo size barrels.
Yeah. We got a ship full of dwarves.
I literally just said, if you want any, let me know after the game.
Yeah.
Alright.
We'll
Because
discuss it after
Braxon
the
has
game.
to figure out how much cargo space you have available.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, the other thing going on is I don't know if Solas has barrel making as a proficiency for making small barrels. So
He does not.
Can.
Oh,
Big
you could
barrels.
learn recipes from them monks. You might have tried that.
Yeah,
He's got
I
brew
think-
making.
all right. I think we're getting ready to go to the other place. So is this still going to be the same day, Ald?
Yeah.
Right. So
You can go 3 to be in the same day. You weren't there too long.
okay. All right. Boom.
All right, so 2 of those gems I'm marking off 5,000 each, right?
Yeah.
Should I be going around the grinder rather than through it?
No, go through it. It's
Buxcom.
fine.
Maybe
And
we'll meet some pirates or hawks. Oh, Braxon would have done a briefing with all the crew about hawks.
All right. So the rest of the day is uneventful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Don't delete those jewelry items yet. I need to go through my information. I haven't had time to look at that yet.
Oh.
All right. So the rest of the trip is uneventful, and you see Harlbury. It's kind of like bowl-shaped, like a bowl-shaped asteroid with
Yeah.
the obvious halfling village built into the sides of the sloping part of the bowl, with fields of various grains, and you're pretty sure pipeweed as well.
Okay.
But you pull into their small dock and pay their 7 gold pieces for the docking fee.
Okay.
And the halflings there ask what your business in Harlbury is. Before you do that, Finn has definitely seen that many of those fields are affected by a blight. You can tell that from the distance coming in.
Do you want to take this, Finn, or should I take it?
You can start. Also,
Okay.
what were docking fees here and at the temple?
7 gold
7
pieces
gold
each.
pieces each. Sorry.
Okay, can I hear one person say that, please?
7 gold pieces each.
Okay. I'm going to combine them into one line.
All right, Braxon?
Right, so Braxton says, this is a blade. We're out of the Abbey of Stellar Contemplation. We've heard that you got a blight here, and we've got a druid on board who wants to talk to the druids that are helping you. We might also be able to help.
Oh, yes, it has been quite terrible. I believe they're over in those fields over there. He kind of points in a general direction. The druids are nearing completion, I believe. Certainly we hope so.
Finn
Okay.
will thank him for the information and kind of wander off that way.
Okay. Is anyone else going?
Yeah,
Have I
Braxton.
heard
Solas
of
goes.
have I heard of Sheila, the halfling god? I know it's not maybe related in this sphere, but
You vaguely know of some of the halfling gods.
I'll follow along.
yeah, I just want to see if
Yeah.
there's like signs of that around. I mean, I don't know.
You're not familiar enough with Halfling Pantheon to really pick out any of that. There's a couple buildings that might be temples, but
All right.
you also are not familiar enough with Halfling architecture.
Yeah.
So you make your way towards one of the blighted fields, and you can see a number of robed individuals examining the plants. And putting down what Finn you'll recognize is some sort of fertilizer. And at your approach, you're pretty conspicuous in this village of halflings, this asteroid full of halflings. A Minotaur, bunch of humans, some elves, a gnome, in armor and things like that. You're kind of conspicuous.
And a direwolf.
Yeah, if Beowulf comes along. One of the robed figures comes to meet you and says, one of the halfling children said some visitors were here and might be coming by. They can run quite fast when they want. I'm Redrick. Is there something I can do for you?
Yes, I am Finnel'ar. And I would speak in Druid's secret as well
Okay.
to introduce myself. And then I would switch to common and introduce the rest of the party and ask if there's anything I can do to aid them.
Redrick says, he gives a nod at you're using the language and says, we are humble priests of Biori. A little bit more friendly towards the civilizations than your Obadhai, but on good terms. Yes, we would be happy for any assistance that you can give. You're pretty sure that most of the druids are in this group are relatively low level. They're not, like they're
Mhm.
apprentices, trainees and stuff like that. Fewer
Well,
higher level ones,
Even I'm still an initiate.
technically, but you're pretty powerful. Redrick himself is not as powerful as you are, for example.
Okay. Well, I'll ask him what he has learned so far.
So he will tell you that the blight is semi-magical in nature, but almost certainly came in on a ship from another seer. They don't know beyond that, where it came from, that kind of thing. But because it's semi-magical in nature, it is very resistant to some of their magics, and the restoration of the fields will be a slower process than, simple casting of a spell. But castings of spells would be very beneficial. But they expect to be finished with their work here in about 2 weeks.
You are sure that you have found the cause and it's not something that could come again?
Once they take care of it, no. I mean, if another ship came in with the blight, then yeah, it would affect it as normal. They're basically just restoring the fields to health. They don't have any ability to protect it against a future return of the blight.
Yeah, I was basically just implying that it's not the kind where there's some monster that is the source.
No, they're sure that is not the case. They've already looked for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Solas would mention that we visited Kinsel recently, and there was a monster that caused some kind of blight that we dealt with.
Yeah. This is definitely a someone had purchased an unusual plant that they hoped to cultivate, turn into, maybe this will turn into a good crop, that we can sell as well as our normal stuff. And that was the source. Like, it wasn't the source itself, but it was a carrier of the blight.
Okay.
But the person who purchased that plant doesn't remember where the ship came from exactly. Like, it was just like, oh, someplace I hadn't heard of before. This seems interesting, kind of thing. So they're definitely going to be more careful in the future.
I wonder if the Rhaegar had anything to do with it.
No, it was definitely from out of Syria.
And I expect that plant has been destroyed?
Yes, it has.
Okay. I think I will cast a commune with nature.
Okay.
And read what I can of the land and the fields they're working in.
So they've definitely taken care of the source of the problem, and they are cleansing the ground, adding special fertilizer. What spells do you have available that you might want to cast?
I have a couple plant growths available to me.
Okay.
After a night's sleep.
Okay. Yeah, and you guys pulled in here at the end of a shift anyway, so some of you would be ready to go to sleep.
The last thing I have written down in my third Yeah, 3rd level spell slots are all to remove curses, which was a couple of days ago.
Yeah. I mean, you
Yeah.
could have changed up beforehand, but it might also be reasonable for you to be like, let me wait and see what's going on here.
Yep. Well,
And then
knowing
see
what I was
what's-
going into, I probably would have taken a couple of plant growths just in case it would help.
Okay. How many plant growths can you take?
Up to 5. But I probably wouldn't have used all my spell slots for it.
Okay.
So I'd say 3 at the most.
Okay. If you want to take 5 for the next day, in addition to the 3 for today,
I can also
then
help.
you would probably cut in half the amount of time the druids need here remaining. So
Okay.
instead of 2 more weeks, then they could be finished in 1 week.
How much
Okay.
more if I helped with Loire? Loire has
Um,
1 3rd level. I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm gonna say that Finn needs to cast them in a specific way, being a druid.
No, that's fine.
And
I figured it was slightly out of my expertise.
Yeah.
So.
So it's like specifically done to fight the effects of the blight kind of thing.
And I would tell the druid in charge there what I read from the land.
Yes, that is much as we have figured as well. If you have the ability to speed up our work here, that would be most beneficial. We have another village that is wishing our aid as well. But did you have something that you wish to ask of us as yourself?
Yes, my companions and I were recently at the Dark Star, and we have purged the evil that was there.
That is most
However-
impressive.
However, that evil has caused many years of unnaturally cold temperature there, and nature has suffered greatly as a result.
Well, with a donation to our cause, we could visit there after the other village, after we take care of our work in the other village.
Well, they're already traveling around, so I have a feeling they have a way of getting places on their own anyway.
Yeah, they will not need a donation of the amount that the Abbey of Stellar Contemplation did, because again, they're going to go there, do their work, and then leave and go someplace else also. Like you definitely pick up that this is a group of druids who they travel around helping out places with either plant problems or just to invigorate the, if they have enough money to invigorate the the crops for a while. Now, given how they operate, like you've heard of groups like this, they are much more willing to take on a blight situation and take care of that for a lower donation than, hey, our crops are doing fine, but we want them to be more productive. That would require more of a donation. And again, I would expect this to be a group thing as opposed to a you thing.
Basically, pay their upkeep and a bit more.
Yep.
Something like that.
So, since this is a little closer to Finn's heart, he would be willing to give 2,000 towards this.
Okay.
And any donations from anyone else obviously are optional.
I mean, this is going to improve not only, like, it's going to speed up what the Abbey of Stellar Contemplation can do there as well. It'll really restore the ground and everything. So I would be thinking as a group thing. I mean, anyone can do an additional thing as well, but like the main donation, I would still expect to be a group thing.
Yeah.
How about one of those 5,000 gold pieces, diamonds, as a group thing?
I'm not opposed to it.
Yeah.
Finn would be fine with that. And if all else fails, we are leaving a friendly port behind us.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll I'll donate 1,000 from my own money.
Okay.
I'll mark off one of the gems on the 5,000 ones.
Okay.
The black diamond, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Since I feel that would be appropriate to use for black diamonds.
I mean, I'm willing to give money for this because I don't see it. Well, I mean, I do see it as like doing a good cause, but it's also like building up a reputation, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, it's like an
Goodwill.
investment in like I mean, yeah, that's Lafdul's angle, so he'll give 1,000 out of his own money.
Okay.
Braxon's going to donate 500 gold pieces.
All right. Anyone else? Don't have to by any means.
I'll put in 500.
Okay.
Solas feels that this should already be a suitable donation.
All right.
Finn will remind Solas that, it takes trees to make books.
Yes, I know.
That's evil. I feel like he should be persuaded by that.
Luckily,
That's up to Daikami.
Luckily, he didn't remind Braxon it takes trees to make planks.
Okay, everyone happy with what they're putting in?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm happy.
Yeah. I'm good with it.
All right. So Finn tells you that he'll need he'll need to rest so that he can cast some spells to aid them as well. So you'll have a bit of time.
I'm gonna go around collect some good berries while I'm here.
Okay.
Because I got like a day off, so to speak.
Yeah.
Do they have pubs on this asteroid?
Yes.
I like that question.
Braxton hearing Finn's going to say, "What sort of time do you think we'll leave?"
What, shore leave?
At least half a day.
Yeah.
He'll need at least a half a day to rest,
Okay.
rememorize spells, and cast
Yeah,
them.
Braxton's going to run down
different fields and.
Braxton's going to run down to the ship and say, "Okay, everyone, we're going to be here for a day. I need you split into two groups, half a day shore leave each. Don't get too drunk in the pubs."
So there aren't too many pubs, and they will more than definitely fill.
They will empty out the town.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They cannot handle
which might be a good thing.
all of your crew all at once, but they will do their best to be as hospitable.
Great.
Of course,
Yeah.
crew's going to be paying for the thing, so it's they'll be getting money out of it, so it's not too big of a deal.
Yeah.
Take the opportunity that comes to them.
The halflings could pop back. There's a place nearby that sells big barrels of beer.
So I will say that if you want to, Braxon, if you want to have sold off, like if you end up having enough space, you can sell some beer here. And the only thing, like they sell food, but the only thing that you might be interested in picking up is pipeweed that you could sell at Ginson.
Yeah.
So I'll let you guys decide in between the sessions.
Oh, do they have any was it alfalfa for the gnomes?
It's not alfalfa, no. Alfalfa for the gnomes. Probably not.
And Finn, thinking about, the fact that we just unleashed our mostly dwarven crew on a group of halflings, suddenly envisions them singing songs about cracking cups and smashing plates.
That's what Harlbury Baggins hates.
Solas would spend the time off we have in Halbury to basically chatting with the halflings, asking if they have interesting stories, and also regale our adventure in the Dark Star to them.
Okay. Solas, you will especially be the victim of halfling children pranks.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing bad though. All right,
Yeah,
so
yeah. Solas takes it in good humor.
so
Lafdul will be
Finn,
instigating them on.
you'll get your rest, cast your spells, and I will let you guys decide for next session if there's anything you want to do here before leaving. Otherwise, next session you guys will be heading out of Harlbury.
Mm-hmm.
So, in terms of experience, that is going to be for Lafdul, Solas, and Lankas, 500 experience points. For Braxon, Ockar, and Darrakar, 1,000 experience points.
Oh.
And for Finn, 3,000 experience points.
Oh, that's awesome.
500 for me, sorry, was it?
Yes.
Alright.
I assume no one is going up a level from that.
No, oddly enough.
No.
I didn't realize I was being. How much did I get?
1,000.
Okay.
I
and
mean,
still
Loire
get-
only needs 1 XP, but you know,
that still
she
goes
can't
in
get it.
that still goes into Paladin, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I will have you change classes right before entering the flow.
Okay. So hopefully next session or the one after.
Yeah, because you'll basically need the month plus of getting out of the sphere to study and pray and you know
Sounds good.
decide what you how to make that full change.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But that is going to wrap us up for this time. I want to thank everyone out there for watching. I want to thank you guys for playing, and we will be back next week as the party gets underway to go to a new crystal sphere.
Mm-hmm.
See you next time, everyone.
So,
Thanks
for
for
the
the
game.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for the game, everyone. Take care.